We live in a time when there are all kinds of ideas about what the church should be. Friends, I want to tell you about my new book, The Army of God, Spurgeon's Vision for the Church. The 19th century was a time of great ecclesiological decline. People were coming up with all kinds of new ideas about the church that differed from the past. Evangelicals in those days were embracing revivalism. They were trying to combat ritualism and rationalism. And as a result, they were beginning to have lower views of the church and of the ministry. They were adopting pragmatic methods and strategies from the world in order to help grow the church. And all these things continue to remain with us today. Against that, Spurgeon held to a vision of the church that the church was to be the army of God. Now, this is a very old idea. The early church fathers understood that while we're on earth, the church is the church militant. That means that we are still in a fight. We're not in a fight against our neighbors or the culture, but we're in a fight against the kingdom of darkness. Now, for Spurgeon, what this meant is that the church should be made up of true soldiers, those who were filled with the Spirit, who wielded the sword of the Spirit. It meant that the church was to be organized and disciplined, led by deacons and elders, united as a congregation. And it meant that the church was to be active, proclaiming the gospel, defending the truth of the gospel against all errors. So I want to commend this book to you as you think about what is the Bible's vision for the church. May Spurgeon be of help to you. May our churches be faithful as the army of God.